Can I just say this lighting is like hella orange? And I feel like I look Oompa Loompa AF. Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel everyone. Today I want to show you guys some DIY squishy hacks. Now the reason I would call them hacks is because a lot of these are stress relieving, and a lot of this squishy stuff, it all has to do with stimulating your senses, which is sensory play. And I feel like it's so popular for that reason, because it's just satisfying to look at, and a lot of it is satisfying to squeeze or whatever. And it's not just because I myself like squishy stuff and I'm just a freaking crazy squishy person. Well, I am squishy, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? People like it. And it's one of the things that's most requested. So yeah, here's the video on a bunch of squishy stuff, and I hope you guys relieve your stress with this stuff. And I also do want to taste. Did I just say I want to taste? Oh my god, fat people problems. I do want to thank Best Fiends for sponsoring this video. You've probably already heard of Best Fiends, but if you haven't, it is a game that everybody is addicted to right now. It is so fun. So if you don't know about it, you basically connect a bunch of symbols together, like you match them, and then you take down this little slug guy. And this is just one of those games that once you play it, the first level, you're gonna get addicted. I'm on level 25. Let me know down below, what level are you guys on? Also, do you think you can beat my level? Oh, and also too, Mother's Day is coming up. In appreciation for all the mommies out there, Best Fiends is going to give you a gift if you play on Mother's Day, which is May 8th. I'm gonna make sure to link it down below, so make sure to click on the link down below to download Best Fiends on the App Store or on Google Play. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do not forget to click that like button, comment down below, and subscribe if you are not. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we're gonna go ahead and get straight on to this video. Woo! So the very first thing we're making is phloem, and oh my goodness, I was missing out. I have never made phloem before, and this texture is just out of this world. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some regular old slime. I'm taking some Elmer's glue, putting the whole bottle in there, and after that I'm gonna fill it up with water. Go ahead and pour that all in there. Now I'm taking some blue food dye because my glue is transparent and I want some color. I'm gonna mix that all together, and on the side I'm gonna take a different cup. I'm gonna use 1 cup of warm water and 1 teaspoon of borax. Mix that together until everything dissolves, and then I'm gonna start adding it to the mix. You want to make sure to add your borax solution really slowly and just mix. You don't even have to add the whole thing at times. You just gotta keep adding until you feel that it's right. If you add all of it at once, it's just gonna get clumped up and it's not really gonna stretch or anything, and your slime is gonna go to waste. Now before we get our hands in there and start kneading, we're going to put our styrofoam beads in. I got these out of my emoji pillow, so yes, sad story. I had to sacrifice my emoji pillow for this video. Life goes on, RIP. Now it's time to put your hands in there and just get messy. Honestly, it's going to go away. Once you start kneading, it's all going to come together and the stickiness and everything is going to go away. And here's the final product. I cannot believe I've never made phloem before. This is amazing. Way better than regular old slime. This makes slime look so basic. I feel like the styrofoam beads, since they're big, it also gives it such a cool texture. I'm literally editing right now with one hand on the computer and one hand in a bowl of this slime because it feels amazing. It basically feels like a big old slimy stress ball, and I love it. This next DIY is moon sand. Now not only is it for kids, but honestly this is just so soft and so smooth, and it just feels amazing. It's like kinetic sand pretty much. Isn't it the same thing, like moon sand and kinetic sand? I don't know, but it's really soft and it also smells amazing. All it is flour and oil. That's literally all it is. I'm using 4 cups of flour and also half a cup of baby oil. Now I did record this. I don't know why it got deleted, but that's all you're gonna need. And there you have it. Or you can also just use regular oil. I just feel like the baby oil smells so nice and it's so relaxing. I just feel like it's honestly a stress reliever, and it's not even like squishy. It's just so soft, and I don't know, man, I just love this. Next is just a good old stress ball. Now this one I've never made. I always do like slime ones and stuff, but I've never actually made one with flour. These are actually the original stress balls, I would think, right? And all you need is flour, obviously, and a balloon. I'm using this balloon. Oh my gosh. Water bottle. I am tired, okay? It is 6 a.m. I haven't slept. Whatever. So I'm basically using it as a funnel, and then I'm going to add the balloon to it, and I'm just going to put the flour in there, and I'm going to use a popsicle stick kind of to bring it down. Once I have it the way I want, I'm actually going to cut the top off, and I'm going to put another balloon on top of that to cover that. Now that clip also got lost. I don't know what's going on with these clips today. They trying to play games with me and I'm just not having it. But whatever, we gotta just work with what we got. And I'm just gonna cut off the X's and bam, you got your stress ball. And I'm not gonna lie, these stress balls are actually cooler than the slime ones because you can actually mold these and they're pretty awesome. This next DIY is squishy edible paint, you guys. Yummy. Made with mashed potato flakes. I know, it sounds absolutely disgusting. And I was like, that is so gross. But actually, when I was making it, I was like, dang, this actually smells bomb AF. It smells so good. Although it looks freaking gross, honestly. I wasn't going to eat it, obviously. But I mean, it's edible, you know, just in case any kids want to make this. Although it does sound kind of gross. Although it smelled pretty good. It's just kind of weird, you know. But it's safe. I mean, if you eat it on accident, nothing's going to happen. So basically, all you do is you mix some of the potato flakes with water and food coloring, and that's basically it. There's not really any measurements to this. Just keep adding water and see how liquidy you want it. And this actually feels like finger paint. I remember the texture from that. I haven't done finger painting in a while, but the texture that finger painting has, it has the same texture and it's edible. So on to the last one. These are obviously not practical. I know all of these jelly videos are not practical. None of them are really. They're just really satisfying to watch and to make, honestly. So all you're gonna do is make some gelatin. I'm using 1 cup, I think it's 1.5 cup of hot water and some strawberry flavored gelatin, 1 packet of that. And I believe the box actually says 3 cups of water, but I actually want my gelatin to be extra thick. So that's why I added 1.5. And we're just going to mix that together. Once that is done, we're going to pour it into a water bottle. Tie the balloon onto the water bottle as well. And we're going to pour it into the balloon. And then we're just going to put it in the freezer. Like I said, this is obviously not a practical DIY. I know nobody's going to make it. But honestly, if you want to make it, go ahead. If you're making gelatin and you want to, you know, be a little wild, or I don't even know, okay? This is just honestly really squishy, and I think just gelatin is just like slime and stuff like that. It's one of those things that people like watching it get squeezed, chopped up, and stuff like that, you know? Once they were ready, I just cut them out with an X-Acto knife. They didn't come out perfect, but like I said, this is actually not even practical. And let's be honest, a lot of sensory play DIYs are not even practical. Slime and all of that, like, is it really practical? Of course it's not, but it's just satisfying and it stimulates your senses, and that's why people love it. And that is it for these little DIY hacks on stress relievers and stuff, and I hope you guys enjoyed. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Click that like button if you enjoyed, comment down below, and subscribe if you are not. A lot of this stuff is just satisfying in general to either squeeze, to look at, or just things like that, if you know what I'm trying to say. And try one of them out, because definitely, even as an adult, they're really just satisfying to play with and things like that. Don't forget to click the link down below for the app Best Feeds. It's a really fun game, and you will get your free gift on Mother's Day. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I love you guys so much. Click that like button if you enjoyed, comment down below, subscribe if you are not, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you. Bye.